Good afternoon, students. Am
Good
I
afternoon,
audible?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this PPT is visible, right? Visible or not?
Visible, sir.
Okay. Okay. So last class we already discussed about module 4. So module 4 is already completed. So today's class will discuss about the topic of module 5. Okay. So module 4 and module 5 is related to forming process. So please concentrate. So 24th onwards, first internal is also there. So for first internal portion, so module 4 as well as module 5 in some of the concept of module 5. So module 4 is full and some half portion of module 5 is there for first internal. Okay, so those who are not submitted assignment, submit it fast. Okay, so otherwise I will not consider the assignment marks. Okay, so this is the module 5 concept. So, so module 4 is related to forging operation. So basic definition of forming and forging operation, and next one is rolling operation and drawing operation and extrusion process. So these are the four concept of module 4, and in module 5 total three concept is there. Three concept is nothing but that is very simple. The main concept is sheet metal operation. Okay, sheet metal operation. So all of you please note down this syllabus of module 5. Okay, so then and please concentrate also. So very simple chapter. Okay, very simple chapter, and you can score out in this chapter also. Okay, so module 4 and module 5 is very simple. Okay, so don't simply lose your marks in from module 4 as well as module 5. Okay, so next one is sheet metal operation. This is the basic syllabus of module 5. So in sheet metal operation, these are the different sheet metal operation. One is blanking operation, piercing operation, punching operation, drawing operation, draw ratio, drawing force, variable in drawing. So these are the different operation of sheet metal operation, and this is the formula which we are using to prepare sheet metal. Okay, so drawing draw ratio and drawing force, how much force is required to drawing process, everything we are going to calculate. So some problem is related to blanking and drawing dice is also there in module 5. Okay, so variable in drawing is also there, and next one is trimming and shearing process. Okay, trimming operation is nothing but what, and shearing process is nothing but what, everything we are going to study in module 5. Next one is bending operation. Okay, so bending, how much force is required to bend the metal, bend the sheet metal. So and types of bending dice, and different types of dice is also there, and bending force calculation, and embossing is nothing but what, and coining is nothing but what, all details we are going to study in module 5 in bending portion. Next, types of dice. Okay, so we already knows that what different types of dice, and types is nothing but we are giving impression or applying force to the metal. Because of that die force, that metal will be deformation take place. So types of dies we are going to study in module 5: progressive die, compound die, and combination die. Okay, so first we are going to study what is that sheet metal and different sheet metal operation. Okay, sheet metal is nothing but what, and different types of sheet metal operation we are going to study. And the different types of sheet metal operations are blanking operation, piercing operation, punching operation, drawing operation, and all. Okay, and some of the definition and formula you have to find out, so that derivation is not there, just by head the formulas. That formula you use that formula and find out some uh, minor calculation is also there, problem. Okay, based on that sheet metal. Next one is bending operation. So bending is also types of bending dies. So which are the different types of dies? U-shaped die, V-shaped die, different types of bending dies is there. And embossing and coining. So embossing is main purpose of embossing is to giving impression. Okay, impression to the sheet metal. Okay, you are seeing different varieties of sheet metal, different designed sheet metal that will be prepared with the help of embossing operation. Okay, with the help of embossing operation, we are preparing different shape of sheet metal. And coining is nothing but that different number of coins is available in the market, like 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, that will be produced with the help of this method. Okay, so bending operation method. So we'll discuss one by one. Okay, so understood, right? This is the syllabus of module 5. Next one is sheet metal. So sheet metal is nothing but what? It is simply metal formed. So it is one of the forming process. Okay, forming is nothing but elongation of the material. We along with deformation of the metal. Deformation with elongation of the metal is called as forming process. So sheet metal is simply metal formed. It is also one of the forming process into thin and flat pieces. Thin and flat pieces. It is one of the fundamental forms used in metalworking and can be cut and bent into a variety of different shape. So we can cut that sheet metal and you can bend that sheet metal and convert that sheet metal into different shape or user defined friendly. Okay, so we can convert that sheet metal into different shape, or we can give design to different types. Okay, so that is a sheet metal. Okay, it is one of the forming process, and convert that with the help of pressure, we can convert that into thin and flat pieces. The thickness of sheet metal is around 0.4 mm to 0.6 mm. Maximum is 0.10 mm. Okay, maximum is 0.10 mm. Okay, it is one of the fundamental forms used in metalworking and can be cut. You can cut that sheet metal and bend, you can bend that sheet metal, okay, into variety different shapes. So next one is sheet metal operation. Different sheet metal operation is there. Sheet metal operations are cold work. It is also further classified into two types: cold working operation and hot working operation. Hot working is nothing but what? Anyone? Hot working of sheet metal operation is nothing but what? Hot working. Hot
Heated
working is nothing
above,
but what?
heated above recrystallization
Ah,
temperature.
correct, good. So heated the metal above the recrystallization temperature, that is called as hot working process. Hot working process. So cold working is nothing but what? Heated, cool the metal below the recrystallization temperature. Recrystallization temperature, that is called as cold working process. Okay. So next, that usually we are using cold working operation. You are conducting cold working operation for sheet metal operation, and that manufacture low cost part with very high volume and at a fast rate. Okay, we can produce at a fast rate. Okay, this is a sheet metal operation. So important sheet metal operation, different types of sheet metal operation is there. One is cutting operation. Cutting is nothing but the sheet metal in a large size. We can cut that sheet metal and producing it, and then later we can use that cutted piece as a workpiece. Okay, cutted piece as a workpiece, that is called as cutting operation. Next one is bending operation. Apply pressure to the sheet metal and bend to a certain angle, that is called as bending operation. Next one is drawing process. Drawing is nothing but applying pressure with the help of bending. Along with we are using dies. With the help of that, we can convert that flat sheet metal into a cup shape. Flat sheet metal we can convert into a cup shape, that is called as drawing operation. That is called as a drawing operation. Understood? Cutting is nothing but extra portion or certain portion we can cut in that particular sheet metal, that is called as cutting operation. So many different processes there. Operation, cutting operation is nothing but blanking, piercing, punching, lancing, parting of notching. Okay, so these are the cutting operation. Next one is bending operation. Bending operation is nothing but, so flat sheet metal is placed in a die then apply a force with the help of hammer, so that because of that force, that sheet metal will bend to a certain angle. That is called as bending operation. So different types of bending operation is there, that is V bending, edge bending, angle bending, curling, and forming. Okay, U bending. These are the different types of bending operation. Next one is drawing operation. Drawing is nothing but we can produce cup shape with the help of punch as well as die. So sheet metal we can convert it into cup shape or container with the help of punch as well as die. That is called as drawing operation. Okay, that is called as drawing operation. So drawing operation you already studied in previous module, that is nothing but drawing of bar, but this is the drawing of sheet metal. Okay, drawing of sheet metal. So understood, right? So these are the different operation we are going to study in this module. Okay, so this is the sheet metal operations. One is cutting operation, bending operation, third one is drawing operation. Understood, right? So all of you take down the three operations: main operation, cutting, bending, and drawing operation. Under cutting operations, so several operation is there. All of you take down that operation also. Okay, this operation. Okay, blanking, piercing, punching, and all. And bending operation, and V bending, edge bending, angle bending. So we'll discuss one by one. Okay, so everyone taken this operation?
Yes, sir.
Finished? Finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everyone finished, right? Shall I move to next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
based
Yes,
on
sir.
your interaction, I will give that next. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Finish, sir.
Finished? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next, stress induced. So stress is nothing but what? So you already studied in MOM, right? So you already studied in MOM. So within this week or next week end, you will get the result also. Okay. So I hope all of you studied and perform good in the exam. Okay, so result will come in the next week end. Okay, so stress induced is nothing but what? Stress is nothing but, anyone?
Force applied per unit area.
Yes, good. So force applied per unit cross sectional area. Okay, force applied per unit area, that is called as stress. Okay, so different types of stress I already mentioned in the last class. Shearing stress. Shearing is nothing but if two metal rubbing action take place, that is called as shearing force. That is called as shearing stress. Okay, next, tension stress is nothing but elongation of the material, that is called as tension. So compression, tension, the example is rubber band. Okay, if you along the rubber band, that will elongated. Okay, that will rubber band will elongate. That is called as tension force, tension stress. Okay, next, compression is nothing but, so compression is nothing but the reduce the thickness of the workpiece, and at the same time length of the workpiece will increases. So compressive force is applied, that is called as compressive stress. Okay, next, the combination of tension as well as compression. Okay, tension as well as compression. Tension is nothing but elongation of the material, compression is nothing but reduce the thickness of the workpiece. So both combination is called as tension and compression. So shearing is nothing but, so these are the operation we can carry out with the help of shearing stresses in the sheet metal. Okay, so applying shearing stresses, and we can perform these many operation. One is shearing operation, second one is blanking operation, third one is piercing operation, trimming, shaving, and notching and nibbling. Okay. Next, similarly, tension operation, stretch forming is nothing but elongation of the material. Compression is nothing but coining operation, sizing, ironing, and hopping. Okay, these are the compression operation. So compression is nothing but giving impression, particular impression in the workpiece. Okay, particular impression in the workpiece with the help of compressive force. Okay, so that is called as compression operation. So these are the different operation, compression operation. Next one is tension and compression. This is a combination of tension along with compression operation, drawing operation, spinning operation, bending of sheet metal, and forming, embossing. Okay, so we'll discuss one by one. So first, three different types of operation, sheet metal operation. Tell me, what are those three different types of sheet metal operation? So just now we discussed
Cutting,
three
bending,
different
and
types of
Drawing.
good. So cutting, bending, as well as drawing operation. Okay, cutting, bending, as well as drawing operation. These are the three different types of shearing sheet metal operation. So first we'll discuss about sheet metal cutting operation. So cutting, bending, and drawing operation is there. So in that, first we'll discuss. So first one is which one? Sheet metal cutting operation. So sheet metal cutting operation. So what is that cutting operation? So cutting a sheet metal. Okay, cutting a sheet metal. That cutted part is called as a useful workpiece. Okay, cutted part is nothing but useful workpiece. Okay, so the sheet metal is placed in a die. Okay, sheet metal is placed in a die. Okay, and this is opening. So this is opening, and this sheet metal along with stripper is using. Stripper function is to hold the workpiece properly. Hold the workpiece properly. Okay, so initially sheet metal is placed in the die, and so here this is having die opening. This is nothing but creating blanking. Okay, blank space in the workpiece, creating blank space in the workpiece. So next, so stripper is using. Stripper function is to hold the workpiece properly. Hold the workpiece properly in the die. Okay, then punch. The punch, what purpose we are using punch? Applying a pressure to the workpiece. Applying pressure to the workpiece. So blanking. Punch will apply pressure to the sheet metal. Because of that pressure, sheet metal will cut. Okay, sheet metal will cut, and that cutted portion is called as workpiece. Cutted portion is called as workpiece. Take a large size of sheet metal and cut some portion. That portion is act as a useful work. That cutted portion is called as workpiece. Okay, that is called as blanking operation. That is called as blanking operation. Understood, right? So blanking is nothing but what? Take a large size sheet metal. That large size sheet metal is placed in a die. Okay, then stripper is using. Stripper, what purpose we are using stripper? To hold the workpiece properly in the die. Okay, to hold the workpiece properly in a die. Then applying pressure with the help of punch. Applying pressure with the help of punch. So because of that, this pressure, the workpiece will cut. Okay, workpiece will be cut. Okay, that cutted portion, this part is called as what? Useful work. Okay, remaining is taken for other work. Okay, this remaining sheet will be used for other work, or else again that sheet is placed in a die, and again that we can produce the blanking. Okay, so that useful work is nothing but this cutted portion. Okay, so this is called as blanking operation. This is called as blanking operation. So this is cutting operation. I already explained this cutting operation is nothing but entire sheet metal. So entire sheet metal is placed above the die and applying pressure to the sheet metal. So what happened? Based on the size of the punch, that metal will be removed. So that is called as blank. So blank is nothing but workpiece, useful workpiece. Blank is called as useful workpiece. So next one is V die. This is not called as, first one is three different types of sheet metal operation. What are those? One is cutting operation, bending operation, and drawing operation. So this is called as cutting operation. This is called as bending operation, and this is called as drawing operation. You can see here. So here cutting operation is nothing but sheet metal is placed in the die, and with the help of punch we are applying pressure to the sheet metal. So then because of that pressure, that certain portion of the sheet metal will remove from the sheet, bigger size sheet metal. So that is called as blank. Okay, that is called as blank. So this is called as cutting operation. So bending operation is nothing but applying pressure with the help of ram or punch. So because of that pressure, that sheet metal will bend. Okay, sheet metal will bend. So that is called as bending operation, sheet metal bending operation. This is drawing operation. So proper holding devices is also required, and applying pressure to the sheet metal with the help of punch, you will get the cup shape. That is called as drawing operation. So container, cup, everything we can produce with the help of this drawing operation. So these are the three varieties of operation in sheet metal. Next one is piercing operation. So blanking operation we already seen, sheet metal cutting operation. Here blanking operation we already studied. Second one is piercing operation. So what is piercing operation? Okay, so piercing operation is nothing but, in previous one blanking is nothing but what? So cutted portion is nothing but what? Blank portion is nothing but what?
Blank. Useful
Blanking
workpiece.
is nothing but what?
Cutting a particular
Useful
part.
workpiece. Okay, so
Okay,
yes, here, so blank workpiece. So here the difference is piercing as well as blanking. In blanking we are remove certain part. That removed part is called as useful work. But in piercing the process is similar, but the removed part is called as scrap. Okay, removed part is called as scrap. That is the main difference between blanking as well as piercing operation. The procedure, everything is same. So initially sheet metal is placed in a die. Okay, initially sheet metal is placed in a die. So then you mark the dimension. So which dimension is required, or which design is required in a sheet metal. Then applying a pressure with the help of hammer, you can remove certain portion in the sheet metal. That removed part is act as a scrap, not a workpiece. Actual workpiece is what? So once
the remaining,
here you are removing
part.
certain remain part is called as finished product. Okay, remaining part is called as finished product. So here you can observe here. So one big sheet, this is a one big sheet, and you can mark certain dimension in the sheet metal. You can observe here. Then that certain mark dimension you can remove with the help of punch. That removed part is called as scrap. And remaining part is called as finished product. That is called as piercing operation. Understood? That is called as piercing operation. So here you can observe the blanking process as well as piercing process. So blanking here, this is a sheet metal, and remove certain part in a sheet metal. That is called as useful work. Okay, that is called as useful part. That is for blanking process. Piercing process is nothing but, in a sheet metal you can remove the certain part. That removed part is called as scrap, and remaining part is called as useful part. Okay, remaining part is called as useful part. That is the difference between blanking process as well as piercing process. Okay, blanking process as well as piercing process. I hope all of you understood the difference between blanking as well as piercing. Everyone understood, right? The difference between blanking process as well as piercing process. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Tell me, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, shall I move to next topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next one is punching process. Okay, so punching process. So this punching process is similar to that of piercing operation. Punching process is similar to that of piercing operation. The whole produce in the sheet metal is useful, and remaining portion is called as scrap. Okay, remaining portion is called as scrap. So this punching operation is mainly used to produce hole in a sheet metal. Okay, so here also the removed product is called as scrap. Okay, removed product is called as, this is a removed product, that is called as scrap. Okay, that is called as scrap. So remaining portion is a useful work. Remaining portion is a useful work. It is same as piercing operation. The difference is punching operation you can use only for creating hole in the workpiece. Okay, creating hole in the workpiece. Other design is not possible in punching process. Other design is not possible in a punching process. Remaining operation we can carry it out in piercing operation. Okay, here also, so workpiece, a workpiece is nothing but sheet metal is placed in a die and applying pressure to the sheet metal with the help of punch. So round shape of punch we are using. So here die opening is there, die opening. In that die opening, with the help of this punch pressure, that certain portion of the sheet metal will remove. That removed portion is called as scrap. The removed portion is called as scrap, and this is the remaining sheet metal is called as final product. Remaining sheet metal is called as final product. Okay, so this is same as piercing operation, but the difference is what? So only we can produce hole in the sheet metal, hole in the sheet metal. That is the difference, punching as well as piercing operation. Okay, so next operation is lancing operation. That is next operation is lancing operation. So what is lancing operation? So it is the combination of what and all. So just to see the figure, you can see the figure and you can tell. So what is that lancing? Okay, so lancing is nothing but what?
Making vents.
Combination of
Okay.
piercing and punching.
Okay, so good. So it is similar to like that. So here removing part is not there. Okay, removing part is not there. So initially that sheet metal is placed in a die. Okay, then applying pressure with the help of punch. Okay, applying pressure with the help of punch or some other devices we can use to create the different shape. Okay, different shape in the sheet metal. That removed part is not cut from the removed part is not cut from the sheet metal. We can't separate that removed part. Instead of that, we can bend into a certain angle, is nothing but 90-degree. Removed part we can bend around 90-degree angle. That is mainly used for decoration purpose. Decoration purpose we can use this operation. Initially we can design, so mark the dimension in the sheet metal, and certain portion we can remove with the help of ram or punching process. So that removed part will not remove from the separate from the workpiece. Instead of that, we can bend that removed part to a certain angle, that is like this 90-degree. Okay, rotate to a 90-degree. So this is mainly used for decoration purpose. Okay, decoration purpose. Okay, so creating a partial cut in the sheet so that no material is removed. So material is not removing in this process. Okay, so the material is left attached to a attached to be bent and form a shape. Okay, such as tab, vent or lowers. Okay, so this is called as lancing operation. Lancing operation, material is not removing in this process. This is called as lancing operation. Next one is parting off. So what is that parting off? You can tell easily. So parting off is nothing but cut certain portion in the sheet metal. That is called as parting off. Very simple. So it is nothing but removing the extra part in the sheet metal. Remove the extra part in the sheet metal. So the extra portion in the sheet metal is placed outside in the die. Extra portion of the sheet metal is placed outside in the die, and that then we are applying force with the help of punch. Then we are applying force with the help of punch. That extra portion of sheet metal will remove from the main part. that is called as parting off. Okay, that is called as parting off. Understood, right? Very simple. So cut the extra portion of sheet metal, that is called as parting off. That is called as parting off operation. Next one is notching. So notches. Okay, so you're going to study the notches in FM lab, fluid mechanics lab, that is there for in the 5th sem. Okay, so during that time, what we are going to study, so what is notches and what is the use of notches, everything we are going to study. So now we'll discuss the how to prepare notches. Notches is nothing but removing the small portion of the sheet metal edge. So we are removing the edges of the sheet metal, that is called as notching. Okay, that is called as notching operation. That is called as notching operation. Removing the edges of the sheet metal, removing the edges of the sheet metal, that is called as notching operation. Understood? So different shape of sheet metal we can produce with the help of this notching operation. Notching is nothing but, so certain portion, edge portion, we can remove the sheet metal with the help of hammering or punching operation. Okay, so the process is similar, but the fine process, that fine process is called as notching operation. Removing the small portion in the sheet metal, removing the small portion in the sheet metal, so that is called as what? That is called as notching operation. So till now we already discussed operation that is related to sheet metal cutting operation. Sheet metal cutting operation. So what are the operation we discussed till now? Anyone?
Blanking, piercing, punching,
Ah,
lancing, cutting,
ah,
and notching.
Notching.
okay, good. Okay. So Tivikrama is not there. So please listen carefully. At the end, I will ask question. Based on that, I will give the attendance. Okay. Okay. And also the marks is also based on that. Okay. How you will interact with me. Okay. So based on that, I will give the mark as well as attendance. Okay. Be careful. Why? Because if you listen here, no need of reading itself. Why? Because that much easy subject this one. Okay. So the cutting operation we already discussed, and the next one is sheet metal bending operation. Sheet metal bending operation. So different bending operation we can carry out in the sheet metal with the help of die as well as punch. Okay, die as well as punch. So we'll discuss one by one the different types of sheet metal bending operation. Bending is a manufacturing process that produces the V shape, U shape, or channel shape along a straight axis in ductile material. Okay, so most commonly sheet metal. So different shape we can produce with the help of die as well as punch. Okay, to a sheet metal. So different shape. What are the shape we can produce? V shape produce, U shape also you can produce, and the L shape also you can produce with the help of die as well as punch. So ductility property. So what is that ductility property? So you already studied in MOM what is ductile, or in MSM also I think you already studied. Okay, different properties of materials, ductility, malleability, and like that. Okay, so different property of material is there. Ductile property is nothing but what? Anyone?
Can be made into thin sheets.
Can be made into thin sheet. Okay, so drawn into a thin sheet, that is called as ductility property. If the ductility property is very good of a material, is nothing but very difficult to deform the metal. Okay, strength of the metal is very high. If the ductility property is less, is nothing but we can easily deform, but the chances of fractureness is also very high. Chances of fracture is also very high if the ductility property of a particular material is very less. Okay, next, commonly used equipment include box and pan box, brakes, brake presses. We can produce with the help of this bending operation. Different process also we can carry it out here. And these are the what are the things we can carry out during with the help of bending operation. We can perform with the help of spring forces. Okay, so usually in automatic system, punch is attached to spring. Okay, punch is attached to spring. So this we can apply downward force with the help of punch, and with then spring force is applying upward force. Opposing force is acting by spring force. That is called as spring back effect. Okay, spring back effect. Why? Because large, if you suddenly applying force to a material, that will break. Okay, so that we are using spring. So spring is act as backward force to the punch, backward force to the punch. Because of that backward force, metal you can easily bend to a certain shape. Okay, so that is using. So we'll discuss one by one. A different shape you can produce, the U shape, V shape, and all we can produce with the help of bending operation. These are the different types of bending dies you can produce with the help of bending operation, sheet metal bending operation. Here, wiping die. Wiping die is also called as edge bending. Both are same. Okay, in the sometime in the exam they will ask, so explain with the neat sketch wiping die. Sometime they will ask with the help of sketch, you can explain edge bending. So both questions are same. Please note down, wiping die as well as edge bending, both are same. Understood, right? So, and also you just note down the different types of bending dies. Okay, so different types of bending dies we'll discuss one by one, and we'll discuss the what is the use of the different types of bending dies also. So first one is bending dies: wiping die, V shape die, U die, edge bending, angle bending, curling, and forming. So forming using die and punch, and stretch forming. So in forming there are two types is there. One is forming using die and punch, and stretch forming. Okay, so these are the two types of bending in forming process. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So wiping die. Okay,
Sir,
so first one is wiping die.
Yes, sir.
Wiping die, so it is nothing but bending of bending into a shape. Okay, wiping die. So this is called as upper shoe. Okay, upper shoe is nothing but, that is nothing but punch. Okay, punch. And lower shoe, it is nothing but anvil. Okay, anvil. So just what is the function of anvil actually? So it is nothing but strong base structure. Anvil is nothing but strong base structure. So this is punching case, and this is actually spring attached to the ram. Okay, spring is attached to the punch. Okay, then the sheet metal is placed above the die. Sheet metal is placed above the die. This is called as flange. Flange is similar to that of punch only. Flanges is nothing but punch. Here you can observe the sheet metal is placed in a die. Okay, then this is for supporting purpose. This is also supporting. This is nothing but punch itself, or sometime they will called as ram. Okay, ram is connected to punch. Okay, punch. So punch is then this is pad is nothing but pressure pad. So holding the sheet metal properly, otherwise if you apply the pressure, downward pressure, that sheet metal is also goes down. So that proper holding pressure is required. So this is called as pressure pad. Okay, this is called as pressure pad. Then in wiping die, how it moves, this is the thickness of sheet metal. This is thickness of sheet metal. This is the width of sheet metal to bend. Okay, next, applying downward force with the help of punch. Apply downward force with the help of punch along with the spring balance force. Then based on that spring balance force, this sheet will bend to a L shape. Sheet will bend to a L shape. That is called as wiping die or edge die. So edge of the sheet metal we can bend with the help of this punch as well as die operation. So this is called as wiping die. So how it works, wiping die? So initially sheet metal is placed above the die. okay, above the die, and pressure pad is using to hold the sheet metal properly, and this upper shoe will be moving along with punch, will be moving downward direction with the help of spring balance forces. So spring will acting opposing forces to the punch. So based on this downward force, the sheet metal will bend to a certain angle, is nothing but 90-degree angle. So this is called as wiping die or edge die. Okay, edge bending operation. Understood? Any doubt? Wiping die or edge bending? Any doubt? Tell me, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So next one is V-shaped die. Okay, V-shaped die. So here, so to produce V-shaped die, you need one V shape of die as well as V shape of punch. Okay, V shape of punch as well as V shape of die is required to produce V shape of uh, sheet metal. V shape of sheet metal. So then sheet metal is placed above the die, and sometimes we can use the stripper is why purpose. It will hold the sheet metal properly, then applying downward force with the help of V shape of punch, then you will get V shape of workpiece. Okay, V shape of workpiece, that is V shape of die, that is called as V shape of die. Okay, so next one is U die. It is also called as U die. So U shape of sheet metal you can produce. For producing U shape of sheet metal, it is requirement is what? One is U shape of die as well as U shape of punch. So it is name given as U die. So it is name given as U die. So U die will produce U shape of sheet metal. U shape of sheet metal. That purpose, that why it is name given as U die. So type of shape sheet metal we can produce with the help of U die. Okay. So next one is edge bending. So edge bending is similar to that of wiping die. Okay. So same thing, same operation. Both are same. Edge bending as well as wiping die, both are same. So here the pressure pad is using. Pressure pad function is to hold the workpiece properly in the above the die, then applying downward force with the help of punch, so that edge of the sheet metal will bend, okay, to a required shape. That is called as edge bending. So next one is angle bending. So remaining portion we'll discuss in the next class. Okay. So angle bending, edge bending till edge bending is already over. Remaining portion we'll discuss in the next class. So first, uh, so till now, what are the portion is covered?
Blanking, piercing, punching.
Okay. Next.
Sheet metal cutting operations such as blanking, piercing, punching, lancing, and parting off
Lancing,
and
notching.
notching. Then we have sheet metal bending operations and types of bending dies: wiping die, V-shape die, U die, then edge die last one.
Okay.
Then other three is not finished.
Okay, Abdul Bashir. Next, Akila VP. Akila is not there. Okay, next Aromal.
Yes, sir.
If it is not able to interact, you just chat in the chat box also, no problem. But all of you should interact. Okay. So Aromal, tell me. So what is blanking operation? Aromal is not there. Okay, next Charan. Charan. Amal Raj. Amal Raj. Nihad,
Yes, sir.
Charan, tell me. Blanking operation. Okay. Okay, Charan. Nihad, Nikhil, Samrit,
Yes, sir.
explain any one of the operation.
Piercing operation where
Any
the
one.
removed workpiece is a
Hmm.
scrap and rest of the workpiece will be the useful workpiece.
Okay, good. Okay, Samrit. Next, Sharvari answered. Next, Sumant. Sumant. It's not there. Okay. Trivikrama. Srirag. Srirag.
Yes, sir.
Explain any one of the process. Anvesh.
Yes, sir.
Explain any one of the process.
Uh,
Anything is fine. Explain anyone. Binish. Babit.
Yes, sir.
Explain anyone process.
Uh, Blanking process.
Uh,
It's
what is that?
it's used to produce some parts from coil and sheet.
Hmm.
It's shearing process.
Okay. 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 Sajun. Sajun. Ronak.
yes, sir.
Explain anyone process.
Blanking processor, in which metal workpiece is removed when it is
Hmm.
punched.
Hmm.
The control of the quality by the punch and
That removed workpiece is called as what?
that removed workpiece.
Is called as what?
Primary metal, primary,
Useful workpiece.
no, sorry,
Useful workpiece. Okay.
useful
So
work.
Prajwal Suresh over, right? Okay. Okay. Mustafa. Mustafa. Zaid. Manish.
Yes, sir.
Jeswin. Manish, tell me any one process.
Piercing, sir. Cutting the scrap.
What is P?
Just remaining scrap.
Hmm. Remaining is called as scrap. Okay. So okay. So tomorrow onwards, I will ask question like this only. So please listen carefully. Okay. Very simple subject. Don't simply lose your marks. Okay. I repeatedly telling. Okay. So next, in the internal also, they are already mentioned. You maintain one separate notebook. 100-page notebook is also enough, and write in that book and submit that hard copy up. Okay. So submit that hard copy whenever the college is reopened. Okay. So then same thing you should upload in a Google Classroom itself after once the exam is finished. Okay. So your exam date is 25th May. afternoon. Okay, 25th May afternoon. So please prepare from now itself. The portion for the test is module 4 full. Okay, module 4 full as well as module 5 half portion. So half portion is nothing but these three sheet metal operation: cutting, bending, as well as drawing operation. Cutting, bending, as well as drawing operation, along with so different types of dies. Okay, so progressive die, a combination a progressive die, that three different types of dice is there. That portion is there for your first internal. Okay, that is there for your first internal. So I already shared the notes, everything. Okay, notes is nothing but textbook itself. So already shared in a Google Classroom. Please refer. If you found any difficulty in that concept, please approach me personally. Okay, so don't hesitate to contact. Okay, so found any difficulty, you can contact anytime. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.